gotta save a couple files real quick.
Are we streaming?
We are now.
Awesome.
Just now.
Oh no, my dragon.
Oh, here you go, bud.
Thank you. It's my friend.
What are you dragging?
These
guy.
nuts.
Thank you, Nick. That's exactly what I wanted.
I'm good at jokes.
The mind goblins and the dragons. Yes, I've heard them all.
The mind goblins.
Fuck him for that one, dude. That was
so
good. Never mind.
There, now
I
you
went to
guys
work
speak
at 10
better.
o'clock.
What was that?
Oh, and it's bad again.
Or I went to work at 10 o'clock. Or unless you were listening to Nick. I'm sorry, man.
Oh. I was trying to listen to both of you.
Wow.
Porque no los dos.
Very egalitarian.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, we need to get Jack's character on the map. He's a Goliath.
Love it.
The size will stay as.
That's accurate.
Hell yeah.
Historically adequate.
Wow, I didn't know you were so large.
Can't move my little man.
There we go.
Thank you. I still can't control him. Oh, there I go.
So,
No, we got more.
last we left off, we had a little intro to the city. You guys went to the festival grounds and then made your big debut, having a parade. When, you know, in the midst of, they decided with the, oh, let's see. First of all, what's your character's name again? Jack? Zarak, that's
Zarak?
it. Yeah. Zarak and
I didn't know either.
Zarak and Quackers got a little sick that day. But not before Quackers reduced the size of Grog, letting him fit through the little like bar hole that you guys have been speaking to him through, and then he got to have Grog's big day out. A lot of big moments for Grog, like feeling the wind on his skin for maybe the first time since he can remember. That was a pretty big deal. Fresh water, that was pretty cool. Then you guys went, you got some gold. Oh yeah, and then you guys like went and found a couple spider people with robo parts and stuff like that. Robo spider people. They're like spiders made out of people parts and robo parts. Not
And
just
we-
robo spiders.
We killed them.
Yeah, and they killed him. They killed him real good.
We asked no questions, and we just murdered them
Yes.
indiscriminately.
Went on with their day. Called it a night. And they, yeah, had a good fuss with the host. What's happened since then? You guys have went back. Turned in for the evening. Grog is still outside.
Good. where he belongs.
They left him out for the night because they couldn't find a way to get him back in. And I need to change the spot.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Where's my barracks bag? Is this my barracks bag? This looks like my barracks bag.
Uh-oh.
2 Zoraks on the board. Where'd the boys go?
They have to fight each other.
They have to fight each other.
I don't know where I am at.
Gone forever.
Oh.
Okay. We get a quick roll real quick. Okay. So, when the 2 of you get back, Zarak and Quackers are already kind of like nestled into their spots. Zarak found like a cot to fit like, it's not really a cot, it's more of like a slab of rock and some like thatch that he found sitting around, that he's like shoved into a corner over here and is using that as a place of laying his back while he's getting over his little tummy ache. Quackers is way down back here, cramped up in a barrel and snoring really loudly.
He's out.
You guys turn in, and roll me. Okay, 1 second. All right, and then in the dead of night. How many? 3, 4. Do. Okay. There's a shuffle of movement coming around Gren's bed. Gren, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, hot diggity damn.
Big time.
Perception's 3.
All right. Do Asamir even... I should know this. Do Asamir sleep or do they meditate?
I'm pretty sure they meditate. I don't know for sure. 180 severe traits. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it says you need to eat and sleep still. Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, so. You are on high alert as you sleep. And are quickly, or this night you're highly alert when you sleep and are keen to notice the movement around your bed is, one of malcontent. You wake up immediately and dive forward at the figure who you find rustling through your bag, searching for the gold that you were looking for, or that you acquired on your big day out.
Can I cast a spell?
What spell would you like to cast?
Zone of Truth.
Ooh. Bill O'Reilly, no spin zone.
No spin. Only the straight dope.
Alright, what level you casted that at? Oh, second level. That's about
Level
as high as you
2?
could do. Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have to I roll a d20?
Create a magical. So you don't have to roll for
One
hit on this
action.
one. You create the magical zone around you.
I think anybody who is trying to resist the zone
And then
of truth
he has
has
to make-
roll
Yeah, he has to make a charisma saving throw. Which he fails. Alright.
Cool.
Brief
I'm in
glow
control.
sheens around you and the rest of your party, and the area around you, waking up your party, Zarak and Dustbags at least, to what's going on. They see you. They see you interrogating the figure that you've now found to be your old cowboy
Right.
buddy.
Oh, I went into. Never mind.
Hey,
Trying to steal your bag.
what are you doing?
Hey, hey, man! I don't want any trouble, man.
Tell the truth.
You tell the truth about what?
Why are you stealing? Why are you stealing?
You guys just had some really good stuff. I saw you guys coming back from the city. We heard you were coming from the city with a whole bag of stuff we never seen before. Obviously, I was hoping for something good, you know.
I thought we were friends. Are we not friends?
We are friends. I was just gonna.
Do you even know what blood type you are?
Yeah, what he said. What's your blood type?
He rolls a wisdom check. A positive.
And I'm positive you're stealing from us right now.
Yeah, man, I was just looking for some extra cash. Cigs are hard to come by here. The cigs are
Fortunately,
cheap,
you know
but
your
that
blood
light,
type.
that's what costs you.
So you'll know what the fuck.
It's like 30 copper a light over here.
What is this guy's deal? If you wanted money for cigs, just ask. You should just ask.
I can do that.
I mean, you spotted me, a few cigs. Like I owe you, and I thought we were friends. I would have given you money for more cigs.
The zone of truth affects him to a deep psychological level. He chokes up, tears water fills into his eyes. He goes, I guess I've been on the road so long, I've never known people who could share kindness like that. It's
Okay, but-
because of my mother.
I don't care anymore.
He
What
starts
about your
crying.
father? Was your father in the picture?
Yeah, my father left for some smokes and never came back.
You know what they say, the father is the father of the son, you know?
The fathers of the troops.
Yeah. Yep.
Gren, the cowboy is bawling while the cowboy's bawling while being held in your arms. How do you feel about this? What are you doing with him?
Can we just, like, kick him out?
Wait, did you? I'm sorry, you said that to me?
Yeah. How does this make you feel?
Well,
He's the cowboy is melting like a puddle as you're trying to like interrogate him.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just hug him back.
You're gonna hug him?
Well, if he's trying to hug me, you said.
He's not hugging you. He's just crying.
Oh.
You're holding him because you caught him stealing out of your bag, and now he's crying.
Oh. Then I hug him.
Aww.
Yeah.
He hesitates for a moment, and then slowly, you feel his hand clasp your back, and his face dig into your shoulder. And he just goes, "Mommy!
Mom didn't love me.
Why wasn't I good enough for you?"
Well, glad we could have this touching moment tonight.
Yeah. Worthwhile break from sleeping.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just owe us in the future, okay?
It's okay, big guy. Just do better.
Do better and do owe us in the future now.
What do I owe you?
I don't know yet, but eventually there'll come a time where we'll need your assistance.
He like starts wiping his face with his hands, and rubs it into his tears into the sleeves of his shirt, and tries to regain his witty bodunk composure. All right. Sounds good, man. We'll just keep it cool and pretend that nothing happened, right?
Sure.
I'm gonna hug him tighter.
I'm gonna give him a tap on the shoulder.
You guys are really nice, you know?
By the way, man, you said A positive, right?
Yeah? What? Why?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna let him go.
Is that just something you ask everybody?
No, just people who come into my room without knocking.
He gulps. Alright. Well, I should probably go to bed then. Just backs up slowly.
Nighty night.
Good night.
A positive.
He like stiffens up when you say that, a little jumped. And then you see him walk away and find his bed.
How many hours were we asleep? Because I, being a undead man, don't need sleep. Just need 4 hours of like rest.
Oh, that's true. This happened in the middle of the night, like during your long rest, so it was like, yeah, probably within that
What was
time
this guy's
frame.
name again?
My name?
No, the cowboy guy.
I don't know his name. I don't think I want to know anymore, you know? I'm just not interested in it anymore.
Either you guys asked or I didn't write it down.
Is
Or
it?
you guys never
Jesse?
asked or I didn't write it down. I don't have it on hand. On my notes.
I don't think I've ever asked.
I'll just keep it cowboy guy.
Cowboy guy.
A positive.
He's just loser to me now. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go back to sitting still as a board for another about 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'll keep both my eyes open to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Right.
And then I lay completely flat. No, I sit up, my body against the wall, and my eyes are just completely open, but I'm not moving or breathing.
You're like completely standing, just like leaned over a bit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then I don't move until something happens. Or I am fully rested and get all my HP back, which I am very close to dying.
And fully rested with your HP restored, you guys are. The day passes, and you guys are a little late to waking up than the rest of them, but have been pretty much on high alert the whole night. Zarak, as soon as he wakes up before the rest of you, and as soon as he does, just stands in your guys' corner of the barracks and like waits for the rest of you guys to wake up. Just staring down anybody who's crossing the hall or anything.
Anyone suspicious in the night?
See anything?
Zarak, at this point, you didn't see anything conspicuous through your like moment of watch, but you're pretty suspicious of everybody and think most people here are pieces of shit now from that instance,
That's to be expected.
or at least a little bit for this moment.
We're in the shits. I expect it.
Alright, you guys have woken up. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Quacker's doing. I go over to Quackers. Hey, buddy. How are you feeling?
Quackers is sitting there, with his eyes glazed over in a meditative state. Well, semi-meditative. It kind of feels like a petrified, the look on his face is more of a petrified state of shock. But this is about as still as you've seen the dude up until this point. He's typically just kind of like vibrating, even if he's standing still.
Well, he seems fine. I think we should just leave him for now.
You see a
Is it again?
small like aura glowing around him and stuff as all of this is like going on.
All right, buddy. Just keep doing that, I guess. All right. Yeah, he's a weirdo, but I love him. I'll say that. I don't know.
You just hear Quackers.
Yep. All right.
All right. When you guys approach, the quartermaster walks through the hall, and meets up with you before you enter kind of the mead hall. And he comes in holding one of those slugs that the host used to call you guys before.
Hey, why are you still around?
I work here.
I told you to get lost.
Yeah, I know. You're not my boss.
Okay, well, how about you do something more fulfilling in your life?
You have to talk to my union rep.
How about you just answer this phone call?
Okay.
And then he extends his phone or his arm out, holding one of those screeching slugs.
Does anybody else want to answer it? I don't want to answer it.
I think
Dustbag turns and holds the
Zorak
slug
should
out
answer
to either of you two. Red, Zarak, what are you doing?
I throw it out. I throw it in between the two of them.
I just look at Zorak.
I'm not talking to that guy.
The slug lands on the floor and just starts screaming.
I step on the slug
Hmm?
and smash the slug into slime and chunks of shell.
Gross. That's disgusting. I'm glad we're not using that thing to talk.
The slug
I
just
hate
splats
technology.
all over the floor and in everybody's faces. Like an extreme amount of mucus is just like, and guts and all kinds of refuse is just like splattered all over your beds now.
I'm just gonna look over at fuck, 1 second. What's your name? Your character's name, Aaron? Dustbag?
Dustbag.
I'm gonna look over at Dustbag and say, I didn't like that one's blood.
Yeah, I hate those things.
Technology, man. Can't live with it, can't live without it, you know?
Especially when it's just slugs.
Yeah. Gross.
Quartermaster looks furious during your banter.
Do you think that stuff just like comes?
Yes, I do. It's a slug.
God,
It comes from the ground, right? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, dude, I'm pretty sure they come from the forest.
those are magic slugs. They're hard to make, bro.
You don't make a slug. You just find them on the ground.
Stop being so difficult, man.
Have you ever been into like? Do you live here?
Were we expected upstairs?
Can you just tell us to come upstairs?
And then he stops.
Yeah, I guess that was what they were telling me to do.
But just say that, man. You're like a. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you're just a cog in this machine, and you need to get yourself out. You know.
You need to talk to your union rep.
Who's your union rep?
We don't have a union rep.
No. Okay.
No.
Well,
You part of 545?
545.
start- you should start a union, dude. You should organize.
Union number 545? United Quartermasters Union?
What's the point of unionizing? We just then go give more money to more people. It's not like any of that matters.
It's collective bargaining, man.
What? Just shut up already.
Yeah.
Just go upstairs.
Okay.
You know, you control all the labor here. Without you, what's happening with us? There's nobody.
What? No, I just work here.
Oh,
I just work here.
Exactly. You work here. They don't. You have
Do you
all.
think here?
What?
Do you love here?
Hey, just because you cast that zone of truth on that other guy doesn't mean that you're gonna pull the same stunt with me, alright?
I just want the best for you, man.
Ooh. We respected you. That's why we
You
didn't
know
have
what I
one or
want?
two.
I just want to get paid, and I want to watch cool fights. So,
Is that all you want? Is that what makes a man whole?
Roll persuasion.
All right. Well, I'm going upstairs.
Nope.
You take the thought away as soon as you say it and just leave him with it.
Man, that guy
Think about
sucks.
that one.
The tough guy wall suit is soon and slowly crumbling. A chink in the armor has been found.
My emotional chainmail is broken.
You walk upstairs knowing not where to go, but but feeling well accomplished that you have done everything that needs doing here. Sowing the seeds of a collective conscious. Alright.
We're gonna ruin this country.
You guys start moving away, going upstairs, and a couple guards are there to escort you. But instead of taking you outside, and the route that you went last time, they take you...
Oh, wait. I can cast guidance as a fucking... No, never mind, that's not.
Okay.
Sorry.
They take you to a, more of like a lobby area of the Colosseum, and then to the back wall, into a chamber with a huge, just circular, it's just a huge circular room. You hear the guards mumble some phrase, and as they do so, a ring, carved within the circle of the room begins to glow, and begins to take you up like an elevator, and lift you higher and higher to a large part of the Colosseum. You walk into a very pristine foyer, where you have a wide look over the city hanging above you, and surrounding you. You see buildings stacked high like skyscrapers, some of which have been in crumbling condition, others in shapes and with shapes and spires that go taller even than the Colosseum that you're at. You also see huge walls, one going on, one to your left and one further out to your right. The one at your left is the one that leads to, is the wall that leads to the more the aerate lands of where the farming and stuff in the city happens. And then behind the wall to the right of you, you see the spires of the noble quarter, with floating blimps and other things like griffins and things flying around in between the spires. Walking further in, you enter the office of the host, who's waiting for you at his desk. The front area is a nice little reception booth that is currently empty, and the door is open. Peering in, you see another room with a huge aquarium in the middle that has been cemented into the floor. The host goes, looking, writing out a bunch of papers, filing there's like a stack of paperwork to his left. And he's kind of like inboxing, outboxing all of these and like putting stamps on stuff. And he looks up, glances at you for a moment.
Ah. Hello there, warriors. I hope you had a nice sleep.
It was okay.
Sufficient.
Yeah?
Hey, can I ask you a question before we get started? Host,
What?
do you have a receptionist?
Yeah?
Currently?
I mean, I'm in between them right now.
Remember Grog?
What about him?
I think Grog would be great intern as a receptionist.
You know, even if Grog would be a great intern, I don't even think he'd fit in the room.
He will. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah?
But it would be hilarious, if Grog was the receptionist.
Well, funny guy. Because of your little joke last time, we have to get a whole warlock from across town to come in and reduce this dude so that we can get him back into the bar.
Or receptionist.
Even still, you're costing us money, man.
Cost anything money.
How am I supposed to get... You know what I had to do to get people drinks at the show yesterday?
I don't know.
I had to pay people money. And
Or
hire bartenders.
isn't this society magic? Can't you just, invent a magical solution that solves all labor problems?
You know,
Use the money
we're getting
gun.
cheap here. Not everybody can sustain constructs, alright? Constructs are expensive, and sometimes labor is free.
Wow. Sounds like you just haven't put too much thought into it.
Yeah, or maybe I've been thinking about this a lot. That's beside the point. I got something for you guys to do.
Wait, hold on. What's in the hat?
What's in the cat?
What's in the hat? On the cat?
You asking him?
Yeah. What's inside your hat?
Everything you can ask for and more.
Can you take it off?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I got something for you to do.
For free?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do it. It's for free.
Well, seeing as you're trying to have a patronage to your gracious nerd, I would hope that you would be quite generous in doing a favor for him before your big match tomorrow.
I would, but we're still living in that dingy dungeon when you promised us that we would move into our own private area.
That's true. That's true. That happens after the big match. And the big match hasn't happened yet, has it?
Well, that's not my fault.
Well, it's not my fault either. It was scheduled for 3 days. So I figured, while you were getting ready for something tomorrow, I could, have you do this for me.
And he starts waving he pulls out an envelope, like a sealed envelope, and starts waving it in front of you, out on his desk, like reaching over it to the very edge of it.
We'll do this for free, but you should make Grog your intern here. Think about how funny it would be to have a huge guy doing paperwork in a small office. A small pen writing on small paper. It is really funny.
Yeah, as much as I'd love to do with Grog every day, how about I give you, instead, instead of doing that, alright, I give you the chance to have a little something happen during your patron battle. How about that? Then Grog can go back to the bar, and then I don't have to pay for employees, and then you guys don't have to die. I think it's a win-win for everyone.
I think we're pretty strong. I don't think I feel like we could, succeed no matter
We're
what.
like strong, but we're also like pretty cute too.
Yeah, we're all cute. Do you see me? I'm a hottie.
So you wouldn't kill off the hot, attractive main characters, would you? The 3 male leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty airtight logic there.
God dang it. You guys are pretty cute, huh?
He sits there taking in what you said, looking pretty grumpy.
Damn, you know what? I'd never thought about before, but you guys are hella cute.
He sits there and thinks about it. And he goes,
Alright, whatever. Just do this for me. We'll see if you come back,
Yeah, Cat Daddy.
and then we'll
We
see
got
how
you.
cute you can really be.
Oh,
Think about it. Grog, unpaid intern, receptionist.
Alright,
You'll
I'll bring it up
love
in the
it.
meeting.
You'll love it when I finally spread my wings.
I'll look at
You-
it in
you
my
know?
snail mail.
But think about also the quartermaster guy. He could be the bartender.
Quartermaster answers phone calls.
But he could also be the bartender who answers phone calls.
Well, why wouldn't he just be the receptionist?
It's not as funny. I don't like talking to him. This is gonna be, I would love to, talk to you more and like be more cooperative if I had a friendly face in your office.
Have a quick contact.
If you want me to roll like anything, I can roll something right now.
do you want to roll persuasion?
Yeah, I do.
Bard it up, Buttercup.
I've been rolling really badly all day too. Okay, that's a 5. Okay, this is not good. Let me look at my sheet real quick. So that's 5 plus 7. So that is 12, and then I'm gonna use my once per day knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to this roll.
Knowledge from a past life. All right, what's the roll leave, or what's that leave the roll then?
13. No.
All right.
So total of 13.
He sits there, thinks about how cute you guys are, and then goes,
Look, do this for me, and if this comes out clean, we'll talk about it. All right? We can bring this up later. But right now, it's business time. There's a man named Cadmus. He's some kook in the mortar quarter. Yeah, it's pretty dingy place in town. Anyway, you're gonna go there. You're gonna bring him this letter, and then you're gonna come home. That's it.
What's this guy's deal?
He's just
Is he
kooky.
cute too?
He's kooky and he's got something that I need.
What do you need?
That's all you need to know. Just give him the letter and it'll work out.
You know, you're being very vague, and so I hope you look upon our actions. I'm not going to ask any more questions, but I hope you look upon our actions with favorability in the future.
Mm.
You understand?
All things come in time, bud. First, I need to know you can deliver.
Well, I just need to know that you will honestly think about putting Grog in a tiny office with tiny supplies.
You're really making this hard on me. Alright.
Okay.
If I do that, never mind.
If the chain of command is the chain, does the receptionist become the host if the original host dies?
It's the chain of command here isn't as structured as that, so it's hard to say. It's very dependent on the pieces that are lying around, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. I go up and I take the letter from him. And I turn around and start walking with my companions, my cute boys. And I walk out without saying another word to the host.
Alright, be quick about it. Your big fight's tomorrow, remember? Two
Okay,
new
whatever.
warriors.
Stop talking.
He just like he grumpily just goes back to his sheet, to his papers, angrily starts stamping.
With guys like that, you have to diffuse their whole energy. You can't give them anything. Can I open the letter?
The letter.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back, guys.
I mean, the letter's
Let's
just
continue without
held
me.
back by a seal.
I take out a dagger and I try to carefully open the seal without it, completely ripping the letter.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Please. What the fuck? God damn it. I think I would have maybe. Give me 1 second to check. That's an 8.
All right.
Oh no.
So it's very obviously like tampered with. The seal is like you end up splitting, taking the knife out and accidentally splitting the seal in half.
That's fine. Fine.
As you're going down the elevator, oh here, roll me a quick, because the guards are with you. Roll me a quick stealth check.
Okay. I'm gonna roll on D&D Beyond, and hopefully this will work out better.
For sure.
Yeah, I got a 17.
All right. So you were lucky enough to covertly be like slipping. I should say skilled enough that you were while this was happening, despite the fact that you busted the seal, you were the reason it happened was because you were doing all of this over your shoulder, out of their sight. And we're able to successfully like pull the letter out and be able to read its contents as you were going down the elevator. The letter is a simple message. And the message says, "I found you. Give them the eye, or this gets messy."
Okay, cool. I stuffed the note away in my pocket.
All right, and then
Alright.
you guys make your way down to the lobby and end up going back outside into the big city.
He said the mortar district. That's what he said.
That's correct. If anybody wants, they can roll a history check to see if any of that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Oh, that one.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
You hurt yourself trying to think.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
I got lost.
You hurt yourself in confusion.
I think
Yeah.
I know where it is, and I'm going in the opposite direction.
All right, you make your way out back to the courtyard, see a lot of the people to their usual business, carrying things around, bringing in heavy objects like crates of storage and things like that for just the, for concessions and stuff inside the arena. You see like some exotic beasts getting carted in into the back and stuff. You see Grog hanging out in the middle of the fountain, just kind of like sunbathing. With part of his body and then the rest of it just chilling out into the water.
Hey, Grog.
Ah, hello, Dusty Bags.
How are you today?
Beautiful day outside today.
That's good. Did anybody give you a hard time?
Oh, they yell at Grog, but they can't do nothing, 'cause Grog work at the brewery, and nobody do job like Grog.
That's good.
Ah,
We're moving you up, though. You're new. You're gonna be a receptionist now.
Grog. Reset? What reset?
You'll be great at this, Grog.
What do?
You write on paper with little pens.
Oh,
You answer phone calls.
answer phone call?
Yeah.
You mean from gross, nasty slug screamy?
I don't know. I guess. Is that the only kind of communication they have here?
Me hope me get nice snail.
Yeah, I do too.
Is snail or magic, so Grog no have magics.
You don't have magic?
No. Grog wish Grog had magic.
Grog, the only magic you need is the magic of song. That's the magic I wield.
Magic?
You know,
Song?
yeah. Every time I cast a magic spell, I whisper a song to myself that nobody can hear and nobody will ever hear. And that's how I perform my magic.
Dusty Bag Magic Singer?
Kinda. Don't. Yeah, you're not gonna hear anything from me, but that's how I cast my magic.
What genre?
It's like folk songs, kinda. They're
Song.
yeah, they're in a very dead language, thousands of years old dead language. It wouldn't even make sense to sing. to anybody, and it hasn't for a thousand years.
Dusty make pretty song?
No, not ever since I died. My vocal cords they're like barbed wire. It's not good. That's why I whisper it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dusty make quiet song.
I think we all make a quiet song to ourselves.
Grog don't make quiet song. Everything Grog say come right out Grog head.
That's true, Grog. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Grog happy for Fountain.
I'm happy for Grog.
Grog wanna sing like Dusty Bag one day.
As quiet as you can be so nobody can hear.
Sound fun.
It's really sad, Grog. I'm very sad.
Oh, Dusty no be sad.
Okay.
Dusty
try.
try not thinking about it sometimes.
Yeah, I try. Hey Grog, can you point us in the direction of the mortar district?
Order this.
Do you know where that would be?
Order.
You've never been outside. I don't know why I'm asking you this.
And Grog just like he points westward, and then he kind of points up a bit, like looks at you guys like with a cockeyed like question mark.
That way.
Okay. Thank you,
Points
Grog.
to a collection of some large like ruined tower like structures of just like apartments.
Oh. Okay.
And you
I
see
guess we go there, guys.
some smokestacks rising from over there as well.
Looks like they're barbecuing.
All right. So you guys do have 15 gold. Do you guys need to stop at the fairgrounds for anything?
I don't know. Were there any vendors of magical weapons at all, or magic items?
Yes.
Yes. Do you guys want to peruse some magical items that might benefit any one of us, or maybe the whole party?
Yeah.
There are
I could look
also
around.
potential vendors in the mortar district as well, I should say. And
Oh,
yeah.
we could probably get a deal in the motor district, since it's so sounds kind of ruined, you know. There might be stuff that might have, you know, quote unquote fell off a cart, you know.
You're not wrong.
Let's just head to the motor district. And please, nobody ever talk about me singing ever.
Sick. All right. Usually when you guys travel from like district to district, there'll be something along the lines of like a quick like survival check. That
For sure.
What's up?
Oh no, I was just agreeing.
Oh yeah,
Saying
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's just a quick survival check that's basically you guys moving through the city streets, kind of navigating everything, being like trying to stay on your course and such. If you want, I can always do that check, or if you want me to, or if you guys want to, I'll let the person with the highest survival do it. Like whoever wants to do it gets to do it.
Survival
Like just
is
like one person. That's what I'm kind of
It's
getting
like
at.
it's a wisdom
mine's
skill.
+3. Yeah,
Mine's only +2.
Mine's only 2.
15.
All right, with a 15. You go and navigate through the city fairly well, though this is your first time going through it, and it takes longer than expected for all of you. You end up arriving in the Mortar District safely, going through, cutting through some alleyways here and there to avoid scalpers, shady, suspicious-looking characters, things like that, and kind of keeping to yourself and moving quickly in some areas, taking your time in others. You go and you run to a very packed part of the city that is quite run down and very old looking, though still quite full of life and people using it as a place to call their home. As you approach, you get to kind of like look over the city, and basically what you see is just these tall spanning buildings that look like just apartments have been basically like buildings that have been built like kind of like a Minecraft like super base, where you're just kind of like building a big square and then like building apartments, and then the apartments just kind of building like just kind of attached to each other and things like that. So some of these apartments like turn into actual bridges that people have been like using to navigate and things like that. From one tall like skyscraper stack of like housing to the next. People are moving all about, hanging on balconies. They're hanging their clothes over and things like that. The smell in the air is awful, like sooty, because there's a lot of industry that happens in between these areas too. This is a place where a lot of the like the mortar work, hence the mortar, like the name, the Mortar District. A lot of the like stuff for cheap, for like cheap building material gets created here, and distributed throughout a lot of the poorer regions of the city.
Hmm.
Are we too big?
You guys are fine. I mean, you could get smaller. I don't really care.
I made myself smaller. I was afraid of being too
Okay.
big.
Yeah, I have that problem a lot.
As you walk through the alleyway, you start noticing like some like small vendors
How
here and
big you
there.
are.
A big scent of like an overwhelming scent of piss is like kind of hitting you now as you're like wafting you as you are walking past a like pile of refuse where a lot of there's like two really tall buildings that have just like all the people have just been using this as like a dumping pit. 'Cause it's like in between the buildings and stuff.
Thank God, something smells worse than me right now.
It smells like great deals.
Yeah, dude. It's cheap prices.
Smells like home. All right.
As you walk by the refuse pile, you notice like a like goblin character with big glowing eyes just like pop its head out real quick, turn and look at you like a cat looks at like something in an alleyway. You move past and head to another alley, or like and past this other alleyway where you look at find a shady looking figure hanging out, waiting
Hey, what's
for
up?
someone to pass by.
Hey, I
What are you
see
buying?
What are you selling?
What are you selling?
Oh, wait. Is this Kenku?
It is a kenku. As you approach, you see its a very large beak and crow-like figure. He is sitting around, just kind of like flapping one, like holding his stick in one hand and flapping his wing with the other one as if he's like waving, saying hello. He just like keeps saying,
What are you buying? What are you
Does he-
selling?
Does he look like a merchant?
uh,
Does he have any wares?
The,
at the moment, all you see is him. You do see, yeah, you do. Behind him, you do see like a little like box. That seems to be like a little like, kind of like a suitcase, like one of like a carrot, like a one that's got like a little cart and stuff that like you can pull, or like a little like thing that you can pull around and stuff, and little wheels.
Nick, on the stream, there's a YouTube like screen over
Was there
the screen.
Oh,
was there some item in particular that you were looking for? Dust bag, dirt bag.
Don't call me dirtbag, please.
You're right. That was out of pocket.
I was just, I don't know. I just want something to kind of up our game, you know. Maybe one of you guys gets a really cool sword or a shield, or maybe I get a good sword, or maybe we get like a little like magic scroll that teleports us to the moon. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Talking to Grog today really bummed me out. I don't know why.
You should go talk to the quartermaster.
I really don't want to talk to that guy. Bums me out even more. I need a therapist.
oh no.
Hello.
Hello.
Bueno.
Sorry, my internet does that sometimes. Said like it's like
Okay.
once a week or like something like that. It'll like F.
Oop.
Do. All right, it's back up. Okay, so everyone's there, right? So, when as you guys are talking about needing therapy, get a little bumped by what Grog was saying, the Kenku pulls out a potion that looks like a regular health potion and starts waving it in front of you.
Therapy in a bottle.
Can I do like an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Yeah, or like maybe not Arcana. Yeah, I guess Arcana is the only thing I really have for that.
You could either do that or a medicine check.
I got a nat 20
Nice.
for Arcana.
Hell yeah. All right. The first thing that catches your eye about this potion is it's waving it in front of you. The Kenku waves it in its hand, or is like sloshing it around in its hand, and then with its other hand is holding out 5. like 5 feathers. So does anybody know Thieves' Cant?
No.
That's fair. None of you are rogues or anything, so I wouldn't expect you to. Um, but as the Kenku starts bargaining with you, you notice that the potion, like the fluid in the potion is off color.
Can I surmise what that means?
That indicates that the color of it, like the richness of the healing potion, like that rich red color is diluted and a lot pinker and like more like watered down than you are usually used to seeing most health potions.
So, assume
And
it's
that-
a worse health potion.
Yeah, that indicates to you that this might have been tampered with, and may not be as potent as you expect.
Can I, with a nat 20 Arcana, feel free to, not let me do this, but can I like assume that this guy is selling anything of quality that would be worth our time to buy?
So with looking at the rest of its stuff, because as he's like unpacking more things, as you're like kind of like holding your money in your hands, like jingling it and like thinking, letting the coins like picking them up, letting the coins drop into your palm.
Right.
They shows you like things like components for spells, but you do notice that while the components are there and the Kenku has a wide variety, these are of lesser qualities than you are also used to seeing. The herbs are quite dried out. The fresher herbs are like that were supposed to be like rich and still like freshly picked are wilted and just like losing their luster. A lot of the like dust components and things like that look like they might have been tampered with, as like the like consistency of colors seems off to you. He also is like pulling out magic items, like has what looks to be like an immovable rod, and then some scrolls as well. But this immovable rod has a very distinct crack in it, and the scrolls are of none the which you've seen before.
How big is the crack?
The
Is
crack is quite noticeable.
Is this? Would I?
Add mending.
Oh, interesting. Would I think that I have mending too. Would we think that the crack would be unfixable or detrimental to the immovable rod's operation?
One sec.
Up back.
Maybe.
So the crack, like in the
Oh, well.
immovable rod, while it still is intact, is also like right next to the like mechanism that turns the device on. So it's at a high risk of, like, due to the magical like effect of like turning on and activating the device, it has a high risk of causing a blowback that would render that would just like shatter the immovable rod in a like brief explosion, rendering it useless as an immovable rod, but maybe more on the lines of some sort of like grenade.
Interesting. Would the explosion be immovable?
The explosion would not be immovable, but would have the force of what the movable rod can sustain. So like it would have like, so it would have like, what was it, 8 tons? So it would have like 8 tons of force.
I say, I look and I point at the immovable rod. and I shrug my shoulders.
A movable rod is a very good item.
Yeah,
We should get it anyway. It could be a fun goof.
I'm thinking we get it, but I don't want to pay top dollar for something that's broken. Just out of principle, you know.
I'll
Even
give.
if it is broken, we could make like it might not do what it's advertised, but we could find a function for it.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay this man a lot of money.
With what you know,
Sure.
this might also be something that you could fix, since both of you have mending. It might not be something that you can initially fix with the spell the first time, but maybe after a few times, or maybe with the right materials, this might be something that your abilities will be able to restore
For
as
sure.
an option as well.
I look to it and I point at the immovable rod and I ask how much. How much?
The Kenku pulls out a little chalkboard. That's just kind of like, just like a tiny little thing. That's like whiteboard size. From the classrooms, and like just carves out 2 symbols and turns it to you. Which it writes out 20.
Does he mean 20 gold?
Yeah, 20G.
I look at it, I shake my head, and I try to get him. I say, 5 gold, 5 gold, 5 gold, 5 gold. I'm trying to get him to say 5 gold. So I can give him 5 gold and take it. 5 gold, 5 gold, 5 gold.
All right. Roll me a roll me a persuasion check, and I'm gonna roll it against you.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna roll a wisdom save against it. What the fuck ever.
21. Rolled a 14 plus 7.
14 plus 7 is 20. Oh wow. Okay. All right. You keep badgering the Kenku until it keeps like pushing the 20, like the chalkboard in front of you, like 20, 20, 20,
Oh.
and it's being like, "What are you buying? What are you smelling? What are you
5 gold.
5 gold, 5 gold,"
And
and then like covers its mouth real quick.
I give him 5 gold and I try to take the movable rod as quick as I can.
He grabs it, but then it like he tries to grab it in a last ditch effort, but then you just like slip it out of his hands as he wasn't able to get like a full grasp on the thing.
I'm really late.
Thanks for doing business with us.
You skip out of the alley with your immovable rod in hand.
Yeah, let's go.
And then you run out back. You like run out the corner of the alley, and Gren and Zarak, you just see the two, or you just see him dash by and start heading down the like main street again.
So I would assume every time I have to, if any of us use this immovable rod, we'd roll like a d20 to see if it works or something.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I love
It has a chance. So with now that you got the rod, it has a chance for it to not work at all, and it has a chance for a blowback. The blowback is when it'll discharge and shoot really fucking powerful shards of metal at a very, very high force at anything in a 10-foot radius.
Would we have time to like throw that, or we just have to try to dodge with like a dexterity saving throw or something?
If you do it during your turn, you do have like a movement. Like if you do it, like you can use like some of your movement to get out of it if you have enough movement and you do it during your turn. Otherwise, like it happens when you activate it. Like, so you can use like a, like I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna use the dodge action if you have no movement, or you can be like, I'm gonna do this And then I'm gonna move 20 feet.
Isn't using a magical item count as an action?
It does.
Right.
But you still have, because like you'll still have time in your turn. So, because like you can use your actions and your movement actions at any time. So like you'll still have time in your turn to get out of the radius, to
I got it.
before it sets off.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like it'll sit there and be suspended in air and function like for like a brief moment, and then in like the 2 to 3 seconds it would take for you to run away would be the chance that it would have to do that.
That's swag. I'm happy with the purchase.
Yeah.
Some pretty swell shit. All right, Zarak and Gren, you just see your buddy run out and be like, "Pleasure doing business with you," and then dash out into the street. What are you doing?
Shit, I'm gonna follow him real quick.
All
Yeah.
right, Zarak, you hustle along, and as Gren's taking in everything, the Kenku makes its way and starts trying to chase dust bags out. Notices Gren and like pulls its stick out like it's a rifle of some kind, and just goes, "What are you buying? What are you selling?"
Uh-oh.
Is he
Gren,
trying
he's
to
pulling his stick at you. What are you doing?
fight up? Grad! Grad! Gotta help you!
Do I hear something?
The Kenku's like, so like, what just happened? Gren, what you just noticed is Dustbags went into the alley and started talking to this person. You kind of waited out at the end of the alley, in the street with Zarak. And then you both saw Dustbags run out and be like, "Pleasure doing business with you." Zarak then hustled behind him pretty quick. And in the moment that you were taking all of that in, the Kenku came out, noticed that you were still the only one who like straggled along, and is like pulling its staff at you, and is like, you know, wiggling it around like he's trying to like just get a spell
What's
prep.
a Kenku exactly?
What? Oh, Kenku is a bird creature, so it's just like a bird humanoid. It's like a crow person.
Can I?
And their whole thing is like they only talk in ways that have like, in ways that they've like, you know, they don't like, they only parrot things, so they only like say words that they've heard before or have like been trained to say.
Right.
So yeah, he's running out and he's like, "What are you buying? What are you selling? 5 gold, 5 gold."
5 gold for what?
Well, that's what Dustbag just got him to say, and tricked him into tricked him into buying the immovable rod for 5 gold.
Well, I want nothing to do with the man. I just ignore him and walk past him. He doesn't exist to me.
All right, your sheer confidence and acting like you belong here totally phases him, and he just like points his stick at you and then just kind of walks back into the alleyway.
Sigma grind set.
Sigma grind set, hashtag, baby.
I hate this child. I'm staring at him. He freaks me out.
You
I don't
say
like-
to him, he hears that as you say that to, or as you walk by, he goes, "Hey, you're quite rude, mister."
Oh, man, he sucks. He even has a stupid little accent.
Hey,
Shut up.
It's a cultural thing.
I don't care. Your culture
Your
sucks.
culture sucks.
Get out of here, kid.
Please, sir.
Why-
I want the. You want the paper?
What? Like a newspaper?
He holds out a newspaper. It's like a really wet newspaper, but
Gross.
readable.
Does it even have the Financial Times?
No, I took that part out for the funnies.
So you just have the funnies?
No, it's the rest of the paper. The funnies have the finance part.
Oh, so you don't have the funnies even. There's no Financial Times and no funnies. Is that what you're telling me?
The newspaper's cheap, but the funnies are gonna cost you.
I'm done talking to you, kid.
Please, sir, I'm so poor.
Yeah? Well, deal with it. I don't know. That has nothing to do with me.
Bugger off then.
Oh, I am.
I don't think this kid's heard about a little concept called personal responsibility.
Hey, how about you pull yourself from your bootstraps, kid? How about that?
Sir, bootstraps cost 5 silver apiece.
Have you ever tried to build an LLC, kid?
Yeah.
Start there.
He takes into what
Come to
you've
me when you're
considered.
paying payroll taxes.
He takes this in, kicks his newspaper off to the back, and then pulls out the funnies with the Financial Times on the back. And as you're walking away, you look over your shoulder, and you see him flip the pages to the other side.
Shut
We've inspired him to do his Sigma grind set. The Sigma male is born today.
And you're in a state of ultra grind set.
You make your way through, and
Ultimate
this is
growth.
the only security that you really see walking around. Are these two, what could arguably be guards, thuggish-looking figures with bows, hanging out on a rooftop with a small little like campfire going, and like sipping some mysterious liquid from tankards. And they're just hobbling around, giggling. One of them's just like shooting random shit, like windows, people's clothes, just like anything for targets that aren't people, but with very reckless abandon toward other people's belongings. As you turn the corner, you see a nice old lady with her little tea cart, and as you're walking by, the man shooting arrows fires at a pot that's like in her general direction, like just kind of around her. It shatters nearby, not in a way that is going to be like hurtful or toward like is actually going to harm her, but is close enough to just kind of like shock her real quick. She goes,
That guy's on.
forgot about the tongue.
"Oh, hello, dearies. Would you like some tea?
No, I'm fine.
You look like you could use some better nutrition there. Please, the tea is on me." He holds out a
literally,
little
I
cup.
don't need to eat or drink anything. Fine.
Oh,
It's
dearie,
called
you're
being-
never going to
it's called
bulk up
being
with an
dead.
attitude like that.
I'll never be able to bulk up. I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm much older
sweetie,
than
that's
you.
the
Stop
wrong
calling me
attitude
dearie.
to have in life. You know,
Stop treating me like a child. I'm much older than you.
you know, in my youth, I used to be quite a curious one and used to ask a lot of questions and it would bring me down, but now I just like tea. And I
I'm
think it's
good.
nice to share with people. Would you like some
Don't.
tea?
Three of you guys try any tea. She is up to something. I swear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at the guards to to shoot more teapots. I'm gonna dare them. Hey, shoot! I bet you guys can't shoot any more of these teacups.
Hey, I bet you I can.
I bet you can't.
Whatever.
Do it. Let's
What's
see
this?
it.
He just he aims and fires at a teacup that, or like at the big teapot that she's serving into the teacups with. The first one misses and hits into her cart, pushing the cart back. So he pulls out a second shot, sticks his tongue out a bit, squeezes his eye real tight, getting his aim in, and fires at, shoots the teapot right in front of everybody.
I clap.
The old lady goes, ah, and like falls over and like kind of does one of those like she falls over and like everything's cool, and then you notice that she like falls over extra. It's like, oh, you're so scary. Ah, look what you did. You hurt me. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, they killed me.
Can I do an insight check to see what her deal is at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sick and tired of her bullshit. Insight. 18.
As her cart gets like shot with the arrow, you do notice there's like a clipboard sort of thing. Yeah, like a clipboard with some parchment on it that has like just like logs of like the time of day, and then what people, and it just like looks like brief things of like keeping watch of the area, like keeping tabs on like what's been happening in this part of the slums.
Can you do Zone of Truth again real quick? Do you have
Yeah.
spells? Do you
Yeah.
Would you want to use it? It's no problem. I just want to see.
Yeah, sure. It's casted,
Casted.
right? I cast it.
All right. You drop a quick Zone of Truth. What's your spell save?
13.
13. All right. As she's like in the middle of like yelling and carrying it up right now, she stops what she's doing. Gets up and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. That was dishonest. I wasn't really that hurt."
Hey, who are you working for?
Oh, I don't really know the names of the people sometimes.
Tell the ones you know.
Well, this one's named Jeffrey. And then there's another one named Shade. Jeffrey likes to get me. Jeffrey likes to give me the tea sometimes.
What's in the tea?
Caffeine.
What's in the tea?
What's that? The tea. Well, dearie, the tea makes people stupider. I don't know what's in it, but people seem to be a lot more rambunctious around here.
They're trying to stupefy the poor masses. That's weird. Whatever, I don't care. And I walk away from the old lady.
Okay, dearie, come again.
I'm older
Or
than
don't.
you.
I don't really care.
I'm older than you. Stop calling me dearie.
I just get paid to look out for people. You should watch out. The Thieves' Compendium might come and kill you.
Good.
Alright. I hope you won't
Keep running
die.
it.
Good. I'm already dead. Doesn't matter.
Well, I hope you die again.
It won't happen.
Just flirting with the
Alright.
idea of it.
Please don't
You-
come back.
I will. I'll come back every day to bother you.
If I turn into a ghost, I'm going to haunt you forever.
No, you won't. Ghosts aren't real.
Try me.
Shut up.
Alright.
God, I hate that old bitch.
You walk past and reach reach your destination, or what could be like, yeah. You reach a tall apartment building that is like multiple stories high. In the corner of the letter, in the corner of the letter, you see a room number, and it says 713.
Is this the room that you go into?
Yes.
Alright. I guess I'll knock on the door.
All right. One moment. You go up. There's no elevator, there's no fancy elevator to take this time. You take multiple flights of stairs, sometimes walking in through other people's apartments, to get up to get to another flight, where you just kind of see people like hanging out, like looking at you, walk through their space, but like being okay with it, because that's just kind of what happens here. You come across a hallway that like bridges from one building to the next, and there you find the apartment that you're looking for, belonging to the Cadmus character that you were supposed to find. You walk up to the door. The room number says 713, and you notice a lot of like scratch marks on the edges of the door, like trying to get to the handle. They're not very big. They're humanoid scratch marks, but they are fairly deep. The door is quite dirty and quite old, but is locked.
Hold on. I have thaumaturgy, and I can instantly open and unlock. Oh, fuck. It has to be unlocked. It's locked, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Good. Not cool. Not what I wanted. Thought I was gonna be cooler.
So we just need to unlock a door.
Well,
Well, you guys have just found the dude's apartment is what's happened, and like yeah, the door's just locked is all.
peer through the lock.
You want to peer through the lock? You said.
Yeah, is that possible?
Yeah. You want to roll me a quick insight check or inspection check? Investigation. That's the word. My bad.
Investigation. Let's see. Mine's a +1. No. Use 0, I guess. What I roll?
All
I
right.
have -1 intelligence for +1 investigation, so is that 0?
Well, yeah, because you're not proficient.
Oh,
So
sorry.
with that, you peer in, and what you see like very like unorderly, very messy place. With like a bunch of papers scattered all over, and like various carvings and symbols, and writing on walls and on floors.
I'm going to kneel back up, because I assume I'm kneeling to look through it.
Sure.
And and I'm going to turn back around and say, we should probably come back tomorrow. I think he might be busy or something.
You hear a bunch of like hustling and bustling around, and almost like a worrisome
Here, I might have a way in. Is there like, are these windows? Can I like peer into these windows?
Yes.
Whoa.
Can I look in and then cast Mage Hand on the other side of the door and unlock the door?
You move into the mirrors, which are quite darkened, and like shaded with, like covered with curtains. So
Or can I peer into the door and then just cast Mage Hand and unlock the door? Whatever works.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I cast Mage Hand. I sing the quietest song ever. Nobody hears it. And I unlock the door.
When he unlocks the door, then I cast Thaumaturgy, and I open the door with a furious blow.
All right, as Dustbag tries to like quietly open the door by unlocking the mechanisms, Thaumaturgy is cast, and through a mighty, the door just slams open. As this happens, you hear a and then
And then they'll be like, hello, sir, we're from your local city. Wait.
sorry, say that again.
What he said.
Like, hello, sir, we're from the city. How are you today?
Yeah, what he said.
I don't want anything. Come back, never. And you hear from a far off room, another door slams, and then another.
Excuse me, sir, we're just trying to complete a survey. Can you please get back here? And then we chase him down.
All right, you start moving into his place. You see the writing on the wall in you notice that it's in various languages. Some words you can understand, most words you cannot, however. And even the ones you can understand, there's really no connection to any of these thoughts. There's a lot of the paper in this room has been torn apart. And there's been like, you do see like this room here, the bigger room with the table in it. The table's all like busted. Some of the wood has been used for like scraps and to plank the windows of the apartment. You see quite a large hole in the side of like this large room too, which you can't really tell if he did it himself or if it was there the whole time. This hole peers out into the slums around you. as you are high above, while you're standing high above the ground. So,
Oh,
he comes out and speaks to you through this locked door, which you're now hearing kind of like a bunch of other thudding and pounding, it's sounding like he's trying to like hammer in nails or something like that. And so like in between words and in between the pounding of him just going, he he goes, "Please leave my home. Never come back, please. I'm busy. No, thank you."
this freak is a guy saying that? That's not a monster.
I'm not here for your car's extended warranty.
Are you sure you don't have time to complete the survey, sir?
I'm already in the census of not paying taxes.
Is this door locked?
It is, and he's currently in the midst of like boarding it shut from what you hear.
I don't care. I'm just gonna blow this door down. I cast Shatter. I sang the quietest song ever. Again. And then I clap my hand. I'm holding my sword in my hand, and then I clap them together, and I create a sonic boom. In a sphere in front of me, to knock down the door, and if he's in that sphere, he'll take damage.
And with the big clap, the door bursts into splinters and pushes away a large table that he was using to like barricade the door as well, knocking him back with a few shards of door in his skin now. Please, please go away. Please go away.
Hey, we need the eye now.
What?
The host found you, and he sent us, and he wants the eye.
At the sound of this, he rushes to a table and grabs a vial of some strange liquid and throws it at you, dustbags. What do you do?
I dodge out of the way.
All right, roll quick dex check.
Is this a saving throw or just a dexterity check?
You can do what you can do. Yeah, quick dex check.
Just a check, okay.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm rolling so much better on D&D Beyond. I got a 17 plus 2, so 19.
All right. Seeing it coming from across the room, you will weave your head to the side and let it whiz past you. It shatters into the wall behind you and starts corroding a small piece of the concrete away. Cadmus tries to make a dash to the back room.
Do I have something to stop that? Are we in combat or are we just running?
We're just running. Kinda.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stop him as quick as I can.
All right.
I'm gonna tackle him and try to grapple him.
You can roll acrobatics or athletics, whatever's gonna do better for you.
I guess be acrobatics. I got 10, but I'm gonna add my my last once per day knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to this.
All right.
And so that's a 15 altogether.
You dive forward, and before he makes it to the room, grab his ankle and knock him prone to the floor. He starts trying to crawl away and wriggle from you. No, the eye is mine. I haven't finished its I haven't found its secrets. Please. As you're like grabbing him, you notice a lot of like boils and like yeah, a lot of boils and like blisters are now like bursting on the floor as he's scraping and wriggling around. And a glowing substance is like slowly puddling around him.
It's good that I'm the one doing this. You guys might have been grossed out.
Yeah, I'm not touching that thing.
Yeah. This is just another day. Boils and pus is just a, I don't have those anymore, but 300 years ago, 500 years ago, man, you did not want to be around me at that time.
You're saying this and like putting him in a leg lock real quick, and like
Yeah.
as you're noticing it, or as you're like looking around the room, you notice a like ornate box in the corner of this back room here on the table.
One of you guys open this box and take whatever's inside of it?
I'll open the box.
Nice.
Great.
Zarak walks into the room as as the two of you are wriggling around and fighting for control of each other. He gives a quick squish with his foot onto the body of the character as he's trying to get away from you, and as Zarak is picking up the box. You open it up, and you see a petrified looking eye that kind of has a amber like hue to it, despite its like stony calcified state.
Take that, and I think we just leave. And I'm just gonna let this guy go, and we'll just walk out of here. Again.
Just walking out.
Yeah.
All right. See, we got what we came for, buddy. All right. We're gonna leave now. Don't do anything. Got it? Are you okay?
He sees this and begins like raging a little harder and thrashing wilder and wilder. Tries swiping it at you at this point with his hands, and instead of wriggling away from you, just tries going for you directly.
Is he trying to fight me?
You can't have it! It's mine! And he lunges forward as he's about to, or as if he's trying to attack. His hands out as with his claw-like fingernails trying to grab hold of whatever it can.
Are we in?
If he's doing that, can I go and like just try to like do a nice little like soccer corner kick on the dude?
Yeah, please knock him conscious.
Like
yeah,
I want to
roll
line
it.
that shit up penalty kick style.
Yeah, roll me an athletics check. And if you succeed on this, you guys get to avoid combat with him.
Why is my dice tray not working? Oh,
Check
that's
you
still
guys are
wrong.
on.
I haven't actually rolled my fucking dice. 6 plus 5. Yeah, 11.
All right. 10 or higher is what you needed. With that, you give a quick stomp that sufficiently knocks the wind out of him, and he's heavily, like, just very unconscious.
Can I look at does the note say I should kill him? The note wasn't for me, but did the host want me to kill this guy?
The note said, "Give them the eye, or this gets messy."
We have the eye, and it's already pretty messy. So we can just leave, I guess.
It doesn't need to get messier.
I just hate this guy so much. He's a
He
fuck-
sucks.
He's a freak in all the wrong ways. Is there anything cool in here? Like any like dope like sick ass like clothing or like a cool set of boots or something?
Roll me a quick Arcana check.
Please be good.
The area around you is quite it's quite hard to determine the method to the madness right now.
Or in the trap.
Or in the trap. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the trap.
Or in the cut.
In the cut.
Yeah. All right. Well, saying all that made me uncomfortable, so let's leave. Feel bad for saying that. But I leave the building. Should we tie him up? Wait, should we tie him up?
Then no one comes to check on him for days at a time and he starves to death.
That's fine. Like, if he can't gnaw his way out of rope, then he's really, he's not lived up to
He's a
his.
goner anyway.
Yeah. You look at him. Like, either he starves to death or he becomes an even greater freak. And I kind of want to see him become a greater freak, if I'm being
We could leave something for him to drink if he gets thirsty.
Yeah, we can just put his head in water.
Is there a cup nearby?
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to. I'm bored. I'm bored of this.
Is there?
You see
Are
you
you
see
bored
like
now?
a broken glass, like a broken mug that could hold a little bit of water.
Well,
What's
I'm gonna go over there and go up and grab the pieces. And while I'm walking with the pieces in my hand, I'll use mending on it to fix the cup. And I want to set the cup down next to him, and then just leak my blood into it and fill it full of my blood.
Woo!
That's
All right.
That's one freak move.
Is there anything special as you're mending the cup? Is there anything special you want to print on the mug?
Hang in there.
Oh God!
Mondays suck.
For all pallets.
Type O for all pallets. All right, you guys bind him up. How do you want to bind him up? You guys take some rope. Is there anywhere you want to leave him? Just on the floor?
Hog tie.
Yep, you hog tie him up in the middle of the floor with a nice little cup, a nice little mug next to him. He just kind of sits there limp in his weird blistery radioactive puddle of stuff.
While we're leaving, before we leave the room, can I do something?
Sure thing.
If we're doing that right next.
Sure.
I just want to, as we're leaving, just make a little straw out of blood too, and dip that in the cup and say, I think you might need this part too.
This is freaky.
A crusty little like straw
Dried
made
blood
like
straw.
out of like 3D printed blood clot, pretty much.
Yeah.
It sits there in a like nice bendy straw shape, bent over and ready to go for when he wakes up.
3D printed blood
You
clot is
quiet.
the name of my death metal band.
3D printed blood clot.
Yeah.
Satisfied with the day's work, you head out of the pack room. and start making your way out of the apartment.
Boy, was that guy.
Good job there.
I really wanted him to, kind of do something so I could chop his head off, Just put him out of his pathetic life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we look at
But the boy didn't do nothing.
Dude, think about it. What if he does drink the blood, though? Like, that'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it?
It sounds like you're hazing him.
No, it's just...
Sounds like you're trying to initiate him into something.
No. It's wholesome. It's all in good fun. We all get that.
True. I think...
But what if he did drink it, though?
Yeah, it is funny. Like, what if he does drink it? We'll have to come by again and ask.
Just be dead there next to the cup of...
Can we look at the eye?
Yes.
Almost forgot.
Yeah. I look at the eye. What kind of check do you want me to do to inspect the eye?
So if you want to like inspect the eye for what kind of eye it is, you need to do a quick Arcana check. Inside, so far what you do see is a chest that is quite ornate, although a little rugged. Seems like it's been moved around and passed between a few hands. And then inside of the chest,
Wait, do we have the chest or do we just have the eye?
you have both.
Oh, cool. What's in the chest other than the eye?
It's just like the chest is just kind of like a placeholder for the large eye. And then like there's a note at it.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, there's a note in it that like just has an address. It says Caddy Wampus, and then it has like an address to you somewhere in the Mortar Quarter.
Is Caddy Wampus the name of the host?
Caddy, well, as far as you know, you're not sure. Might just be the name of this place.
Oh, weird.
But
Can I
it is a cat.
I think his name is Caddy Wampus.
Context clues.
Yeah. I'm gonna do an Arcana check on the eye.
Right, go ahead.
17.
All right. With some careful investigation, you notice it to be a petrified beholder's eye.
Fuck.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
What currently though, you've noticed that its power is not quite activated, though it's like magic is still innate within it.
With a 17, would I have any idea how to activate the magic?
You can do this a variety of ways. It kind of depends on how you want to go about it. Using like right now, the reason that it's kind of like out of power, like its battery's kind of like dead. Either that or it's some kind of like a defense mechanism to keep other people from using the eye, or its power has been tapped out possibly by the dude that had it before.
Because he's a freak now.
So the power needs restoring somehow. And so that can be done like through finding like a powerful mage or like some powerful magic user of some kind, or by returning it to its owner. That's probably the quickest way to do it.
What about a powerful bard who sings songs very quietly?
You could attempt to do it.
Powerful, quiet singing.
Yeah. I think we should just let's pocket the eye outside of the case, and then we hold the case out, and then I don't know. I think we should just separate the case from the eye, just in case something happens. And then I want to go to the address.
All right. Who's hanging on to the eye?
Who wants to hold on to the eye?
Well, okay. Never mind.
And if no one wants to,
I can't. I don't. Toss the eye
It,
to Zarok.
yeah.
And then I will hold on to the case, the empty case. And then I want to go to the address that's on the note.
Hell yeah. All right. Someone roll me a quick survival check.
Oh, me.
Me, wouldn't it?
Me. I want to do
wait,
it. I want to do it.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh, damn it. I wanted it to be bad. I got a 21. I wanted to roll a 1. I got lost and fought somebody.
All right. Give me just a moment here. All right. You managed to pay attention a little bit to where you were going when you made it through here, despite your interaction with the Kenku and what have you. So getting to this place was fairly quick. Great. Maybe I got a better one. Way better. All right. You walk out to a like on the street. You see like a very large tavern that is like parked at the corner of the street. And you see a sign outside that says Caddies.
Where is she? Where is she?
You walk in and you're greeted to quite a homely sight. There are like compared to the rest of the slums, this isn't the fanciest thing you've seen in the world, but it's also like kept up a lot better than most areas have been that you've seen around here. You see like the style of the tavern is done up almost kind of like as a cafe. In addition to it being like a tavern, like it's a bar and grill sort of place. And you see two cheery looking people working at the bar. One of two cheery like women. One of them is a dwarf and the other one is a human.
Can you guys talk to them?
You walk into the bar, and as soon as you do, you are greeted by the smell of like breakfast foods. And then the dwarf calls out to you, "Hi, welcome to Caddy's."
One of you guys say something.
We're like, hi, what's your soup of the day?
She walks up. She goes, "Oh, we got a spicy potato soup today. We also got some bacon and eggs and our usual stuff. We also got some mortar scones. It's as hard as a rock, but it's cheap as fuck."
Does this soup come with crackers?
That depends
On?
on whether you brought the crackers or not, Shug. We don't got no. I'm sorry.
Wow. Owned. Yeah. I'll take a bowl of soup.
I don't need a bowl of soup. I'm okay.
All right, just two soups then.
Two soups.
She like looks past Gren over at dust bag. Are you sure, Shug?
Please stop talking to me. I'm so sorry.
All right. Suit yourself.
Coming, that's pretty cool.
She moves away, starts going and getting your soups up.
Thank God. Did somebody eat?
Seeing around you all the people, like this seems like a pretty like inconspicuous place. But that actually might be like that like kind of is weird to you because everything else has been really shady since you've come in to this part of town.
So it's suspicious because it's not suspicious looking.
Yeah, like it feels like a diner.
Suspiciously nice.
And like you're like as you're looking through the menu, you do kind of notice the food. Although it is like really cheap, like sounding, like being really basic stuff, like just like certain slabs of animal meat, various kinds of like soups, sandwiches and stuff. This stuff's pretty overpriced. Like you're looking at it and stuff that you should usually be like 5 coppers, like looking like 10, 15 copper for meals and things like that.
Weird.
Damn, we're in bougie city.
Yeah. Weird. Well, I'm glad I'm not eating.
She moves back and gives the soups for you. Is there anything else I can get you?
I'm looking straight down the floor.
Oh, you don't gotta be shy like that, Shug. I won't buy it.
Please stop talking to me.
What's that? You're gonna have to speak up.
Stop talking, please.
I think my friend has having a speech impediment affect him.
I was enjoying that.
What he meant to say was, thanks for the soup.
Well, that's awful kind of him. I do like the quiet taps, you know. She like winks at him.
I've not looked up once. I
She likes you.
am staring.
Talk to her. She likes you.
What brings you into this part of the city? You don't seem from these parts.
Pleasure mostly. In business. but mostly we're in the business of pleasure.
Her eyebrow raises a bit.
And the pleasures we get from business.
I have to go to the
Quick,
bathroom.
quick, quick, quick.
I have to go to the bathroom. I leave. In the bathroom.
You just walked out the front door.
Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? This is the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom.
You're just walking through the tavern, like going through places. You're not allowed back there, Shug.
I'll be okay.
One of the doors
Like,
as you're moving
campus
through
man.
is a door to an alleyway.
I go to the alleyway. Where's the alleyway?
It's not really displayed in this picture, but like it's in the back of that room that you're in. You're in.
I go to the alleyway.
While you're out in the alleyway, things look back to their crummy, grimy self. You see a nice little gunk pile of other people's decisions to find a bathroom in this place. You also end up seeing a figure just kind of crouched by a trap, like a not a trap door, but like what are those fucking? This is like it's like a door on the floor. I guess it is a trap door, but like not a trap.
Like a cellar.
Yeah, like
door?
kind of like a tornado shelter door.
Yeah. Thank God. And I just get back here and I just crouch. I see the person like go in there and I don't do anything in them.
Do you just go out there and just like squat?
Yeah, I just crouch and just kind of take deep breaths.
All right. While Dustbag sits there and has his little panic attack, the half troll is just kind of like who's just squatting there and goes, "Hey, keep it down, will ya?
Just breathing. Sorry.
Breathe softer, all right."
I can't breathe any softer than this.
He pops his head out. "What's your deal, bud?"
I just needed to use the bathroom.
All right, make it quick, will ya?
Okay, I will take my time.
Meanwhile, the dwarf lady keeps buttering you two up a bit, asking you around, "Can I get you anything to drink or anything, Shug?"
Do you have any dragon spit?
Well, dragon spit, why we got that, but man, that's not gonna be easy to find around here. Might be a pretty
Yeah,
good
you're
for you.
right. What about, you have any family beer on tap?
Well, you know what? We did get a fine little new import coming in this week.
Hmm.
No one's really tried it yet. Let me go get you some.
Thank you, ma'am.
Did you just ask for the beer from the other campaign?
Yes, he did.
Hell yeah.
Calm me down a bit. And look over to the half troll guy and I'm like, so what do you do around here?
Who's asking?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation. I'm just trying to calm down.
Oh. That's fair.
So what do you do around here? Are you like the guard or the bouncer or something?
How'd you know that?
seem kind of hostile to anybody using the premises, which is like what a bouncer would do.
What? Well, we're supposed to be secret. You really just read me like that?
Pretty seen.
Well,
I
you can't get in unless you're supposed to be here.
get into where?
What?
I thought you were the bouncer.
Nowhere. I'm not.
I thought you were the bouncer of the tavern I was just in. Are you saying there's an underground bar
What?
where you're protected?
Well,
How'd you know about the underground bar?
I don't. You're just making me make a lot of assumptions, based on, how you give away yourself.
Are you alluding that I'm revealing that there's a part 2 to this bar that's underneath the current caddies that is called Wampus, hence completing the phrase Caddy Wampus?
No, actually, I think I'm mistaken.
Because I'm not supposed to tell people about that.
Well, good thing you haven't. I'm totally in the dark right now. I'm still so confused from the panic attack.
Really?
Yeah, I honestly I don't even know. I'm so confused right now.
Am I being deceptive? I mean, yeah. So just
Yeah.
hurry up and stop going to the bathroom. Or whatever.
Hey, you're a good friend.
Why are you
You're-
saying that?
good listener.
You're a good listener.
You really think so?
Yeah. Hey, when I was in there, the dwarf barkeep lady was saying how much she had a special someone who worked with or near her that she wanted to talk to.
What? How did you know that I, first of all, get secretly bored here and I've always been looking for someone to confide in about my secret crush on the barkeep?
I don't know. It just
I always
I'm
try
just
to
telling
talk to her, but I always feel like I hurt her ears or something. And then
I
she
don't-
just walks away.
she was saying that she walks away because she's so turned on by.
She really?
Yeah, she even used your name.
Really?
Yeah, which I know.
You know that my name is Jeffrey?
Yeah, I know that your name is Jeffrey.
Wow! You must have met the old lady.
I did. Oh, were you the one? You were giving people tea, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to do that in the mornings, and then I'm supposed to take her checklist about, like, all the people that she's been keeping tabs on through the day.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's this,
she-
like, really low-key, intricate sort of thing that we're doing to keep our operation going.
Well, the old lady told me everything about the operation, and I'm impressed.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, the old lady told me that I should come here and gain access to Wampus.
No way, no.
She did.
No way.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, man. Oh. Well, okay. You better do you got a good reason to be here? Because I'm not supposed to let everybody through.
I am. So, I'm just like a really cool guy, you know? Like, if you have like a club, you need a really cool guy.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see you're really cool.
So that's my reason to be. I'm like a promoter.
He's really cute, too.
I'm cute too.
Yeah.
Here, let me just. I'll leave. Let me leave, and I'll be right back.
All right. Are you gonna be back soon?
Maybe. Jeffrey.
Okay. Just
I'll-
don't let anybody know that we were talking to each other. Okay, bye. As you just shut the door.
Is the barkeep still there?
She's kind of like walking around back and forth, waiting tables and stuff like that, doing the server stuff at this point.
Guy. I'm whispering, guys.
Well, yeah, what's up?
There's a secret bar downstairs.
Secret bar.
Secret bar, like a speakeasy, you know.
Mm.
I bet it's cooler than this place.
I don't know, dude.
Just follow me, or not. I don't
What?
care. Just follow me, and then
I actually have to go.
Okay.
I have a concert to go to that my uncle invited me to. It starts at 7.
Oh,
10 minutes ago.
all right, man. Thanks for playing then. Sorry that we've been keeping you up.
No, I've like I made the conscious decision to. It was like I figured I could miss the openers because like I don't even know who the hell is playing, much less their openers.
That's fair. Well, thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
it was
have a
fun.
good night. Hope it's
feel
fun.
free. Feel free to keep going. Totally. Like I don't want to like stop right in the middle. Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Oh my God! You came back so fast.
Jeffrey, I'm going down there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Get out of my way, Jeffrey.
You bringing more people?
Yes, I am. Jeffrey.
I'm not supposed to let more people through.
Jeffrey, shut up and let me through.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Okay. It's okay, Jeffrey. Just listen to me whenever I say something.
Okay, man.
As we're walking by Jeffrey, I just want to like put my hands up to him and just whisper like, "I'm so sorry about this."
He just looks really confused. He kind of like sits down and puts his hands in his head like, am I doing my job right?
Jeffrey, now who's breathing too hard, huh? Pretty tough to breathe while you're having a panic attack, right?
I just want to whisper up to Dirtbag, or to Dustbag, excuse me, that I shouldn't use that name, that's offensive. Where exactly are we going?
Some club. I socially manipulated Jeffrey into telling me everything.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was pretty rude to me when I was having a panic attack.
So, we're going to a different club?
Oof.
Is it cooler?
I think so.
It sounds cooler.
Looks like it has some stripper pole.
Sorry, bad image. Give me a second. Get a better one.
And skee ball.
I don't want this one either.
This one looks like
It's too modern. Sorry, I like didn't get a chance to get these like prepped up ahead of time, so I'm pulling them off the web right now.
it's okay. It looks like we're in a Hotline Miami map.
Better.
This also looks like a Hotline Miami map.
I get
Yeah, doesn't give the underground vibe quite as much, but you do go down a bunch of like, you go through like a little, like the trap door that he was sitting next to, and I swear to God, there was a better one. There we go. Good enough. You walk in and you see that, like, you know, like, you've seen, like, the magic of, like, be used in this place, like, done up as, like, flair for things like festival events before, but, like, you're seeing a lot more, crazier stuff going down here, or going on down here. This has become, whereas, like, Caddy's was, like, a nice, charming, place where, you know, like, just kind of looked like a little diner and things like that, like a little cheery, overpriced place. This is where the people who know and are looking for the right things go to get what they want. You walk in and you see a bustle of people moving about, dancing, using like magic as like laser whips and things like that, just kind of like casting things around. You see a lot of people using like substances and things you've never really like seen before, and like using them out of like intricate like pipes and stuff like that. You every time like they'll like hit, you see like a quick glowing puff like make it from the bottom of like the tube and like swirl its way into the person's mouth, and their eyes like flicker real quick as they lean back for a brief moment and get right back to their business. Like they could like, you know, just like slump out for a second, slap themselves out of it, and then they're right back into the conversation.
I immediately go over to where they're doing that, trying to get a hit. Okay, can I? Where do you buy that? Can I get a hit somewhere? Please. Look pretty, please.
You walk up to a dead guy and a drow elf.
Hey, I'm dead too. Brother.
If you're just another junkie, you can go talk to some other people.
Do I look like a junkie?
Well, you look like a lot of things.
So do you. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I thought we had some sort of camaraderie built in, knowing that, you know.
Out here, dead guy's just a dead guy. What are you doing here?
I don't know.
Jeffrey left you in?
Yeah. No, Jeffrey didn't let me in. I came in the back way.
No shit.
Yeah, shit.
Alright. What are you here for then?
Well, first and foremost, to get high.
Zarak just looks like in the back with his arms crossed and just like gives a quick nod.
We all, I just want to get high, please, man, please. You know how it is being dead. I'm not a junkie. It just settles my nerves.
Greg, your boys are looking to get a little stoned, get a little bit of their freak on. You're taking in the room a bit. You see a grumpy looking bartender giving you the side eye, as well as another character in the corner with its arms crossed, just like giving a quick, like just staring you guys down at this point. What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna follow them because I'm cool and I like to hang as well. So,
We love to hang.
yeah, I can hang, bro.
All right, you close. All right, you get a little closer and you kind of hang out behind not Grand, dust bags. Give a quick wave to the rest of them.
Come on, we're here just to kind of chill out, smoke bud or whatever you guys are doing. Tell you that we're gladiators. Does that do anything?
He sits there and like kind of scratches his like jawbone a little bit. Who sent you?
Nobody sent it. We just have a free day before we go and fight and die.
Just got a free day, huh?
Yeah.
Well, can't pass up a time to smoke with the warriors. He like shoves his bong your way.
I take a skull, ripper. I take that shit straight to the dome,
All right, roll me a intelligence check.
Intelligence. Ooh, +0. Hey, that sucks.
It's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, saving throw? It's the same. It'll be 7.
Yeah. 7?
Yeah.
All right. Whereas like you might be smoking cigs for the fun of it, this thing hits you like a sack of bricks. And in that moment, you basically have like an exaggerated or like a huge like DMT experience. This plunges you like quickly into like in the brief moments of like for 20 seconds, your eyes, like your eye sockets glow real quick, and you just like stand perfectly still, processing an entire lifetime's worth of memories and experiences that span from like the meager moments of a person's birth all the way to the time of their like death over and over again in like a repetitious cycle of just like a celestial explosion that, and with a like quick dip into the madness of what lies beyond the astral sea, like as if you're like falling in a dream, you just jolt back awake real quick.
I love doing that. That same feeling as dying. It's awesome. Alright, who wants a hit?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Who wants? I give it to Gren. Pass to Gren.
Oh, and with the 7, as you come back, you feel your brain. Well, you don't have a brain, but you feel like whatever consists of your body's intelligence to just be like absolutely fried at this point.
What does that do to me? Do I?
You get a like just like a brief like. You get like a brief sap to your intelligence. So right now you just like have a -1 to your intelligence checks.
That's.
And then like if you keep doing it, or like if you like, yeah, if you do it again, you have a chance of possibly overdosing, which could like just hurt your intelligence like really bad, and you can die from this stuff. It will make your head explode.
I pass it to Gren. I'm like, all right, your turn.
And
It's a
I grab
pretty good
it, and I'm
drug for
like,
dead people,
oh yeah.
but it's good. It might mess you up.
You kind of hesitantly be like, Triax, yeah.
Bro, I hang.
I
And
hang,
then-
bro.
You know, I take the lighter and try it on myself.
Alright, you kick that shit back, and a similar experience happens to you, though there's like a lot of time spent as a being that exists even out of the nature of like this dimension. You see like otherworldly things, and spend like courses and like lifetimes in this exaggerated existence of perpetual events that are like cosmic and climactic in nature. The things that like in the grand, like you are able to see for like this brief moment the grand scheme of the world of like the world's function of creation, and like the foundation that like connects all of this, like all of these meager existences together. And then right before you were able to find any semblance or meaning of any of it, you jolt back into reality. Roll me a quick intelligence check.
Baby, got any high intelligence? 10 plus, like, I don't think I'm, where is it at? Oh, yeah. No, that's a fail. 10 minus 1.
Yeah, so you get you like have a strange aura about you, as like in this moment too, your like pursuits of like other dimensions and other domains for worship has also taken its toll. You notice that like you're bleeding as you like wake up from this. You're like bleeding from your nose and your ears, just like ever so slightly. But it is rocking. A faint aura like sheens about you as you feel like you've tapped into something strange.
Some type of nirvana. Not really.
That's for you to describe.
Just gonna leave the blood. Let it go. I'm just gonna kick back and chill, like it was no big deal, and I've done that 1,000 times.
All right. Zarak ends up being like, Mama didn't raise no quitter, and does the same. This has a pretty hefty effect on him, and he just like stiffens up and just like slams onto the floor, just planks, and just chills there for the time that like probably a lot longer than probably like 40 seconds or like a whole minute before he ends up getting back up. During this time though, the rest of these two get back to their chatter with you. The undead pulls his bong back and he goes, "Alright, you had your fun. Now, what are you here for?"
Chilly.
Alright, well, this isn't a place for everybody to just be chilling.
You don't think we belong here?
You definitely don't belong here.
Why? You and me, we look exactly alike.
You just look like another dead guy to me.
Okay, So why don't I belong here, and you do?
Because this isn't just a place for dead guys. And
but
that goes for the rest of you.
But I'm cool. Okay. I got invited here.
How is the how's the bag looking? Or like not the bag, the box. Like how are you guys do you have a bag that you're putting it in?
No, I just kind of have the box on like under my like arm, like in my armpit.
It's just hanging out.
I've just been cradling it like that this whole time. But Zarok has the eye.
Right. At this point, his attention goes to the box. I need to roll a quick wisdom check.
Could I?
Fuck,
If he's
bro.
trying to, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Wow.
Oh fuck. Can I? Damn it. What's his wisdom modifier?
He's got a +1 to it.
Okay. If I roll. Okay, do what you do, but I do want to roll a deception check eventually, just to try to beat that.
Okay, so he takes notice to you with the box, or he takes notice of the box, and his suspicions. Well, here, yeah. So he takes notice of the box and goes, that belongs to the boss, doesn't it? He says that to the other guy.
It's a box. And then I want to roll my deception check.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I have +5 to deception. Yeah, I don't get it.
All right.
I don't get it. I got a 15 total. No, this is our box. We found it on the ground.
Yeah, out by the river.
How high did you roll? Just checking.
I got a 15.
All right.
I'm gonna just sit here and believe that you were here to bring it to me, and that you just got some cold feet. So how about you put that box on the table?
I don't even know why you want this box. It was empty when I found it, and I open it up and I shake it out. We just got the address from this note that was in the box.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's empty.
He pulls his weapons out, and the drow does the same.
What are you doing?
What did
Bro,
you do with
calm.
it?
Do with what? We found it out on the street. It was completely empty. We saw a note. We went to there. And then when I went outside having a panic attack, I talked to Jeffrey, and Jeffrey told me that I was cool enough to be down here.
My dog's being fussy. Give me a moment. I'm gonna let him out real fast. All right. He pulls his blades out, points them at dust bags. Grin, what are you doing? All right. He goes, let's make
Good
it
point.
quick.
Hey, man, calm down. All right. Like I said, this box, it was empty.
I'm not buying it, bud.
What do you mean you're not buying it?
He starts advancing on and putting his foot over the table as if, he starts stepping over and making his way toward you.
All right, buddy. buddy. Let's all calm down. And what I want to do, before anything happens, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, within the room, within 20 feet, and I want to mark, these two guys.
All right. Do I have to roll a check for that?
I believe, any creature in the area when you cast the spell is outlined with a light. If the creature fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration, objects affected give a dim light, and then if they also fail, the creature or an object has advantage on that. So a dexterity check, and if they fail, they'll be permanently lighted up, and then we'll get advantage on attacks made against them.
All right. They both fail and start glowing through the beams of light through the rest of the room. As they advance forward and take positions.
And then I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna swing on them.
All right. And with that, we'll save combat for the next session with dust bags swinging in. Swinging in for the initiative, and it'll be a good time.
For sure. I got them though. I think with both of them failing and we get advantage on all attacks, I think this will be a quick combat against those two. Anybody else that might join might be different.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd keep it going, but I gotta get ready for. Well, I don't know if we'll do another session or not. We'll see who shows up.
For sure.
But thanks for playing. We'll
We'll-
this up next week.
For sure, I'm down. I'll be there. All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
See you later, man.